A very good afternoon, Dutch bike logger here. On my way home, at least an hour early here, so that's cool. I'm happy. Driving over the sidewalk because I have to drive it back a little bit. I wanted to show you something. I have to document it by photo, so that's what I'm going to do. Big puddle, resurfaced here, but still a puddle in there. Not okay. So what's done here is not done very well. Well, I'm on the road again. I drove back a little on the sidewalk, as you could see, and take some footage of the street over there, which does not look very nice. In my lunch break I was also over here on the other side too, but something is not going according to plan here. They put in a new road surface, as you can see. Now we have rain, and as I predicted, this is a mess here. Probably we can see. Water everywhere. Water on this side too. Not good at all. Well, when you don't finish your roadworks, it looks like this after rain. Not very well. Very muddy. So that's not something you should have. Also big puddle there. Drain cover. And also a rain cover which is clogged. Well, you can see rain, rain, rain. It looks like shit, doesn't it? Why not take the part of the road that's there and put it in there? Couldn't be really a problem, but apparently it was. Terrible. Well, to continuing going home, well, as you can see on the footage, a right old mess. They made a nice road, but suddenly it stopped, and after the big rain we had a, well, rain shower for an hour or so. Big rain. As you can see, all puddles here, wet, standing water. But it's not done something right. I do hope they're going to redo it, because what they did, well, the biggest part is okay, but I'm not sure why they not took the road a little bit further, then they would have not had that problem. And I really don't understand, in the whole new road there are laid curbstones, a sidewalk. Why not? extend it a little. And redo the whole surface. Make it nice, but stop somewhere. And just after a big rain like today, you clearly can see what is the result. I have walked there in my lunch break. It was in the lunch break even worse, because it just stopped raining and all water was still standing there. What a, well, strange way of doing things. By the way, I'm not wearing my shorts. I do think it's a little bit too cold to wear shorts at the moment. So I have my jeans on. After the rain shower this afternoon, well, what was it? Somewhere it's cooled down pretty much, well, quite hefty. And I can feel little rain spatter at the moment. That's not something I expected. Hopefully little rain spatter will only be little rain spatter, otherwise I have to stop and, well, change the camera again. Electrical powered bicycle that goes faster than I go. That's no issue, but I know for sure I'm not gonna keep up with that man. Well, if it's really going to rain, that's bad news. Bad news, I mean. I'm not the French policeman from the series Allo Allo. See link in description box. But it does feel like it's not going to be dry until I get home. Lot of chance that I'm going to be wet. Don't really like that. Nope, don't. Well, I'm in a tunnel. And there's the rain spatter again. It's not much, but it's there. There, not there, but there. It is their rain, and the rain is there. Is it your rain? No, it's their rain. Is the rain coming? Yes, it's there. English for Dutch individuals. Let's see what the taxi van is going to do. It's remaining stationary. Let's go beside it. I have to go on the right side because, well, there is room. Just clean the camera a little bit. Every spatter that was on there is hopefully now off, or just smeared out across the lens that I didn't do it right. I'm not gonna touch the lens with my greasy fingers. Not that I have the greasy fingers, but also some grease on your fingers, which makes it, well, the image not better. Can make it far worse than it was. Well, nice to going home. Weekend has started, 2 days of nothing. Hopefully a little bit dry this weekend and not too warm. Weather forecast already is predicting and filling in the weather for next week, and probably we will get a heat wave. That means 5 days 25 plus and 3 of them 30 plus or something. I'm not sure. I am not Pelleboer, I don't know. See link to Pelleboer, by the way, for the YouTube viewers who do not know who Pelleboer is what a famous weather reporter from Groningen. Distinctive voice. He was on local radio, local TV, predicting the weather in the 70s and the 80s. Sadly, this man has passed away since. And as a child, I remember him as the elderly grey man who predicted the weather with a somewhat nasal voice, very distinctive voice, not irritating, just a nice voice but different. Well, little rain spatter again, a little bit more rain spatter, so I have to see how that goes. Still no camera switch. Again with my handkerchief over the lens to clean it. Then it's dark, then it's light. Because when I cover the lens, the camera will adjust to low light, or tries to, and then all of a sudden it gets a burst of light again. The same thing you see when I enter a tunnel. When I first of all get to the tunnel, the view is okay, and then all of a sudden on the other side of the tunnel it's only light in there, and that part of the light and the end of the tunnel is overexposure from the camera, which adjusts to the darkness of the tunnel. You will see that in a minute. Camera techniques and what I know of it. I don't know every name of it, but I do know what my camera does, what it's capable of and what it's not capable of. Low light is not the best feature on this camera. The sensor is way too small for that. The light sensor is a little small thing that is behind the glass, the reflecting glass on where the light goes in, the lens projects it on a printing surface or a light sensitive surface on a print. Well, you can see now it's dark, and at the end of the tunnel, light. Now it's okay again. Well, the FedEx guy has a very long van and not able to park there because, well, his back wheels are onto the curbs and still some part of the nose of the car is on the road. But he cannot go further back. At least very nice that he did park there and not left his van on the road. So not complaining, just mentioning that he has no other choice. Well, there's a little bit of rain again. Spatter. Spitter, spatter, spater. Ik rijd door het water. But luckily I'm quite close to home, so I'm not gonna bother to put in a different waterproof case and whatnot. No use for it because, well, I'm home in 1 minute or so. Let's count if I'm true. 59, 58, and so on. You keep the screen in the view. I'm not going to count back from 59 to 1. Don't get too much of it. Well, thank you very much for driving with me. Hope you enjoyed me talking. Like and subscribe the video. If you're not a subscriber yet, please do so. Look at the comment box, the description box. Maybe there's something in the comments, I don't know. Have a great day. Be safe out there. And see you next time.